Hello. What's up? Got myself a little coffee. I've been drinking a regular ass coffee from the hotel. So I got myself a latte, an oatmeal latte for home's sake. It was a cute little shop. I stopped at, it's like right up the road a little bit, and they had like a gluten-free, dairy-free little sign, and I was like, nice. And so I stopped in there. I was saying I might need to hop back, but I'm gonna talk about this little shop. And I got some like prints from a local artist because I've been having a hard time. You know how I am about my local art, and I've been having a really hard time finding little things for all my friends to bring home as souvenirs in my family, and that are like local art. And so this place had some stuff, so I got a couple prints. I'm gonna actually show you guys while I'm talking about it. Got some coffee, and then I got a cute little necklace. I'm not gonna tell you who they're for. Two of them are for me, actually. But ta-da! Surprise! I'm just kidding. Look at how cute this little bag is. Okay, maybe you won't be able to see it with the sun behind me. Switching positions. Okay. I just sat on them. Almost. Okay. Put you back down on the bed. I got this little thing. It's glass blown. You can't really tell. It's like a little mushroom. I'm gonna go, hopefully I'm gonna reach out to this guy, and if he's here, he's American, but I want to interview him because he has a glass blowing studio here. Look at this little bag from the place. So cute. Luna, Yena. Follow them on Instagram. Check them out. They were so cool. The girl in there was so cool. She was from Canada, and she used to work on boats. So this one I got for myself. I don't know if you can really see it. It's so cute. Oh, no way. This one has this is another one I got for myself. It has a little thing. I didn't even see it. This one to go. I wanted like two to put up on my wall. So very cute. Let's see what it says. I'll just read it to you while you guys observe the picture. Tales of Onieria. The birds flapped and chirped until the fairy woke up. Okay, stop that. I'm up. I'm awake. She mumbled, waving the birds away, pulling on her eyelashes. Just let me get my tea. I left it here somewhere, she said, rummaging through her hair as the birds start to chirp angrily again. Got it. Gosh, so impatient, guys. I was just a quick nap, 20 or 30 years at most. You birds wake up so damn early, the world hasn't even started to spin yet. Hush now, or I won't read you a thing. She sipped her tea, plugged a few flowers peeking out from the tangles of her hair, and threw them into a mug, swirling in the tea with her finger until the steam started to arise. The bird stared at her, and all her puffy feathered with indignation, but none dared to chirp a word. The fairy took another sip, nodded, and cleared her throat. A long time away, in a place so far ago when nobody looked her way, the moon eclipsed the sun, and the shadow of their kiss, a spotted fool was born. That's so cute. That's the story of this little fairy. Down here, you can check it out. His Instagram is LAGUZ_LYKAMO. Very cool. Check him out. He has some really interesting stuff. It's very whimsical. And then this is the other one I got for one of my friends. I'm so excited about that. Anyway, it's warm, and I don't know how to fix my AC. The like button stopped working, so it's stuck at 25 degrees Celsius, which is like 80, I think. I haven't looked it up, but it's something like that. So it's pretty toasty in here, but that's okay. I didn't really sleep last night that much either. But anyway, so yesterday, after I just probably am gonna post along the way. I don't think I'm gonna wait and try to edit all these together, but yesterday morning I recorded an updated video that I'm gonna post, maybe along with this one. And then I left the house. Well, what did I do in the morning? I edited some on my computer. I did some work, and then that was really nice while I sipped my coffee. And then I got ready and I went to the little market and got some fruit and snacks for the beach. And my friend Matt that I met at the marina, went out to the beach with him, which was super fun. And we found this little, like, there's the main beach. It's not in Manuel Antonio, like, National Park, but it's right before it. And there's like this, like, we walked past all the people and there was like this little cool little cove. So it was a little bit shaded and more still water, but the ocean was like washing like fresh water into it. Well, fresh salt water into it. And it was like against the rocks. It was so cool. And I fed an iguana, and the first couple times we were successful, and then I was feeding them chicharrones. Anyway, I named her Marta, and she was getting after it. She really loved them, but look, one fell off. Don't look at my nails. I just bought a toothbrush to start cleaning them, but I didn't bring one. Anyway, so yeah, she didn't mean to bite me, but she did. The chicharrones were abundant. They provided meals for the hermit crabs, like them. A bird, let's see, all kinds of stuff. There was hermit crabs everywhere. They were like crawling on the beach. It was so cool. Tried to find a crocodile because some people said there was one, like, so there was the ocean right here, and then the little cove, and then there was like a little creek or river or something that, like, I would say it was a creek that ran up, and they said that there was a crocodile up there, but we never saw it. But when we went up there, we saw a bunch of iguanas, which are everywhere, and then monkeys, and that was my first time I saw monkeys, and it was so cool. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then what did we do? We ate dinner on the beach, which was really fun. I got a pina colada, which I didn't realize had dairy, and I was like, oh, coconut cream, it's just coconut. No. So I woke up this morning not feeling very good, but I powered through, and I had to wake up early because I guess I'll come back to that. Last night, as soon as I got home, it started just like pouring down rain like crazy. It's so nice, and I just laid in bed and I was like, oh, this is so nice, it's beautiful. And but it didn't put me right to sleep like the first night, unfortunately. But then this morning I went with some of the girls that I met, who's one of their boyfriends and one of their husbands are fishing the tournament with the husband's dad and mom, and the mom was the one who qualified for the tournament for Panama, and it's like been such a cool experience to like hang out with them and get to hear about the fishing and keep up with that, and like gives me a reason to like stay up to date with it. And anyway, so we went on a tour in the national park, and our little tour guide, his name was Randall, and he was freaking awesome. He was awesome. He knew so much about the wildlife, and he had been doing it only for a year and a half, but he grew up here and like just is very like in tune with everything that was going on. So there was like a ton of people doing the tours, which was just like it was just a lot, but we got to see pretty much everything that you could see on a wildlife tour. So got to see all kinds of monkeys. I barely got to see sloth, but I did get to see like a pretty good like I did get a good look at one, which was like check the box. Now all I have left is a toucan. Let's see, what else did we do? There I go, squishing this again. It's not gonna make it, bro. I don't know. Anyway, what else we get to see? We all kinds of reptiles. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna tell you guys my fun facts, and then I'm gonna get here and get ready. But fun fact. The first fun fact, all of their adaptations are so insane to like adapt to their environment and to like protect them. And so that was like my favorite thing to learn about all the different species and all the different animals. And the two that I wanted to talk about was, the first one was the monkeys, and I think it was the howler monkeys maybe, but it's like they're dark monkeys, like black and brown, and then their bellies, well, the male testicles are light colored. And he was saying that a lot of the stuff they eat, they need assistance digesting, or some part of the chemicals need heat in order to help them digest. So when they eat, they go up to the top of the trees and find a spot in the sun, and so they can like gather heat and help them digest food. But with the males, if their testicles get too hot, then it'll kill all their sperm. And so their adaptation is that it's light colored, so it's white basically, so that it reflects the sun and it protects them from losing all their sperm and not being able to reproduce, which I thought was a really cool fact. And then the other one, oh, the ants. So we saw these ants, and I'll have to post a video, like, maybe, it's gonna be on Instagram. It's definitely gonna be on Instagram. So if I can't get it in here, which maybe I'll edit it into like an end video, but yeah, so the ants we saw, like, they're just crawling along the ground, of course, you know, doing their thing. And it was like a flower parade, like, because they were taking these beautiful little like pink flower petals from the top of the trees, like so far up, all the way down the trees, across a little trail, and then up the mountain that we were walking down. And he said that those petals, they take those petals, and inside of their anthill is this fungus. So they take these petals down and they chew them up, and then they make this paste that they feed to the fungus, and then the fungus starts to grow, and the fungus feeds the ants, which is like, I thought was so cool. It's a very like symbiotic relationship, and it was just like beautiful to like watch it happen, and then to know that it was like such a cool like circle of life, like that they help the fungus grow, and then they get to eat the fungus. And he said, I compared it to a sourdough starter, because I like briefly heard what he said, but they, and I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they like have this fungus like base that they like take with them, you know. So like a sourdough starter, like they have this sourdough starter that that has been, or the mother, whatever they call it, that they like take with them on their adventures, I guess, whatever ants do with their lives. But yeah, I thought that was a really sweet fun fact. So it was a very informative trip. So very thankful for an awesome tour guide that taught me a lot of stuff. So now you guys have fun facts. But I think that's it. I went and got lunch at the like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like an airplane that's in the side of a mountain, and you can go, and it's the like one of the best views in the area, which was incredible. And then I drove down and went to the shop, and the lady was telling me a couple places to check out. So I kind of have a rough idea of where I'm going for the next couple days, and potentially for the rest of the trip, but she kind of shifted my mind. I was going to do like a little southern loop, maybe going to Panama for a couple days, but she said it's really like you can't take a rental car, which is kind of like, I'm not going back to San Jose to return my rental car and then go down to Panama. So I think I'm gonna maybe make that a separate trip and work my way up the Caribbean coast, and then go through. I wanted to go to the cloud forest and Santa Teresa, I think, was the other place. So that is the plan now. I think I'm gonna stop in she said Dominical, just north of Uvita, and then go down into Pavones, depending on the waves, because that's the longest wave, but she said it has to be like a good tide, like a good what am I looking for? Good conditions. Okay, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys up to date, of course. I'll do another update video. Yeah, and hopefully I get to interview the artist and maybe some of the fishermen tonight. We'll see. I get kind of nervous and like kind of out of my rhythm, especially since I'm in a different place, but really just starting to settle in, and especially spending these past 2 days with some friendly people, and like being able to be around other people has made it way easier. I was thinking at lunch, I was like, it is hard to do it by yourself, but if you can do it by yourself, do it by yourself. Like, if it's either don't do it or do it by yourself, send it. And just be willing to talk to people and make friends And especially here, I'm lucky because obviously like Florida's close, and I've met a lot of Florida people, especially with the familiar spot of the tournament, so the fishing tournament specifically. And that was like a really good place for me to like feel comfortable and feel like it's a familiar territory. The marina is very American, so it just like felt like a comfortable place to be. And then I was able to like kind of make connections there, and then since then I've been able to explore some places and really enjoy the spaces a lot more than had I been by myself. So very cool experience. It's definitely looking way up from the first couple of days. So yeah, we'll see what else I get into. Oh, I wanted to show you my snacks. First and foremost, this juice, oh, delicious. Delicious. I like this kind of stuff in America anyway, but this specific flavor, all of the juices. And then, I mean, really, yucca, I'll find them. Oh no, the peanut's loose. Okay. What is it? Lupitas? Okay. These things, I haven't found a brand that I love yet. I mean, like, over anybody else. I will eat that and any brand, I think. And then also, like, plantain chips, Maduras. I love plantains in all shapes, forms, sweet, non-sweet, don't care. I'm trying to find chocolate I like. Most of it is dairy-free, which is really cool. They do cacao and cocoa butter and stuff like that. So most of it does not have dairy in it, and this is the orange one. So I love those orange chocolates. My mom used to get them for Easter and or Christmas or like some holiday, and it's just I think it was Christmas, and she would put them in the bottom of our stocking. That's what she would do. And they're the like actual, like they're shaped like oranges, and then you could take the slices out and they're chocolate covered oranges slices basically. I mean, they're fake orange, but yeah, those are my favorite. And since I've been dairy free, I haven't been able to eat them, so I'm excited to taste this. I had some chocolate yesterday too that was pretty good, but yeah, okay, well, that's probably it. I'm going back to the tournament, so I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna get some interviews for sure, for you, for me, because why not? Send it, you gotta send it while I'm here. Okay, peace.